Hey all, you can't see me. Jason here, and I'm just finishing up my P90X workout. Today was shoulders and arms. And if you're a workout guy or girl like me, you're gonna like this workout, right? Because as Tony puts it, you know, these are the glamour muscles. When you're out at the beach, you know, you want to have those strong arms to look good in a tank top or look good in a bikini. So this is the workout for you. So a couple things I want to talk about here. Number one, people talk about P90X being too long of a workout. And this particular workout, at the end of it, there's an extra set. You know, he calls it the bonus set. And so if you feel bummed out or, you know, just wore out at the end of the workout, that truly is a bonus set. This particular time, I didn't do the bonus. You know, I want to finish on time to join my fiance, and there's a show we want to watch, so I'm going to skip out a little bit early on that this time. I still got a great workout. My arms are still sore. My shoulders are still sore, so it totally worked. Hi, Stacy. Is that Bombshell? That'd be a cool last name. Anywho, you don't always have to finish the workout, especially if you're one of the folks that's like, no, P90X just takes too long. I can't work out for an hour a day. Somebody like that. Okay, cool. Number two is who has seen this before? Right? Who's seen the Shakeology before? I talked to it, you know, I've been coaching for 10 years. This is my full-time gig. It's been my full-time job for 10 years, probably the last 6. Full-time job, that's all I do. And I talk to new coaches all the time, and they either stop coaching or they don't enjoy it. And it's like, well, why aren't you coaching anymore? Because I still see them doing the workouts. They're still fit people. And they're like, well, I just had trouble selling Shakeology. And I kind of want to smack them in a good way. In a good way. No, don't get me wrong, Scott. I love Shakeology too. But the misconception is you have to buy Shakeology every month or sell Shakeology every month to be an active coach, and that's not true. Active is really, exactly, Bombshell, right? Active is really what it sounds like. Anybody can be a coach for $15 a month, boom, right? Save 25% on all your products. It's a hell of a deal. It makes sense. But to be an active coach really means what it sounds like. You have to be active in either coaching other people or staying active in your own fitness. Active. Hi, Giovanni. Good to see you here. And so many coaches get told the way to get active is you have to buy Shakeology, you have to sell Shakeology. Well, that's true. That is one way. Another way to stay active is to sell programs like Power 90 or like P90X. You can be an active coach by just referring other people to these products that you love. One thing I want to say about these two products, this product comes free now when you do the club membership for about $3 a week or $25 a quarter. So every 12 weeks you got to pay 25 bucks. It's the cheapest gym membership in the world. Totally makes sense. This one is one of my favorite workouts in the world, Power 90. I just got this set used. Don't tell anybody. Don't tell anybody about it used. But yeah, somebody's getting rid of this on eBay. I'm like, I'll buy it. It's an awesome deal. It's hard to get these DVDs because Beachbody doesn't sell these anymore. But you can get them for the same $3 a week or about $25 a quarter through the Beachbody On Demand. Right back there, I'm watching P90X, right? I'm just streaming that off my Apple TV. If you're interested in getting that streaming service, that's club.puckhead.org, puckhead.org. So that's way number 2 that you can stay active. Turn people on to these awesome products. And then way number 3, and this is another tradition that we basically used to only do the business this way with this method before Shakeology and before we had such a wide variety of programs, was every time you do P90X, he talks about the recovery drink. It's the only reason I do the workout, he says in there, right? And it's true. The recovery drink is specially formulated by Harvard scientists to give you exactly what you need after your workout. Now, I tell you what, I don't always do it after every cardio workout, except, you know, plyometrics and Kempo, like I want that extra energy. But after every muscle routine for the last 10 years, I haven't missed following it up with a recovery drink. So the new Beachbody Performance Formula, before it was only in chocolate. If you're a chocolate lover, you like it. I'm not. I hated it. I do love orange drink, so orange is what I'm all about. So every time I do a workout, I follow that up with my recovery drink. Now notice this is only a half scoop here, right? This is another big deal. So I'm gonna put that half in. Notice I gotta dig to the bottom of my tub here to get the other half. And in fact, that's not really even enough. So I'm gonna use the tub and kind of shake out the last bit so I get my full serving of recovery drink in this particular time. Now, isn't this a pain in the butt? Look, I'm not just lying. This is an empty tub. And so now it's the time I'm like, oh great, I forgot to order. So I need to get rid of this tub and I need to go back online and order, and then it's gonna take 5 days to ship, and then I gotta make sure the address is right. That is why it's a pain in the butt. And this is what Home Direct is all about. If you're doing the workouts the way you should be doing the workouts, you're gonna consume a month's supply of recovery drink every month. So you get that on Home Direct. I don't know the exact details of it, but Home Direct for a recovery drink is about 50 PV. All of a sudden, you're exactly active. It's about 50 PV to stay active as a coach every month. And that's not all that I do. If you're doing P90X, if you're doing Body Beast, if you're trying to gain muscle, every time you do a resistance workout and you're not using creatine, you're not getting the benefit of all the workout you did, right? So every time I'm doing a resistance exercise, and the majority of my cardios, I go, and we're not talking about a lot of creatine, it's one teeny little scoop here. I'm just kidding. So I put that in there too. Now this one is going a little bit longer. That's actually one I do have on Home Direct. And mix that up in my shake, and I do this every time. I don't know if you've been following the videos very long. I've been doing P90X now for about a month. And just off doing that, you can see the changes in my face, like leaning out. Like I see the changes in my body structure when I work out. I just went out to get my recovery drink water, and my girlfriend's like, "Ooh, you look good. It looks like you worked out." This stuff works, and I'm only a month into it, right? And I know you're saying like, "Oh, I can't do P90X." Yeah, we'll struggle through the workout the first week, and then week 2, you're like, "Oh, it's a little bit easier." Week 3, it's like, "Oh, I'm feeling good." And now week 4, it's like, "Man, I got this." And if you've done P90X before, in fact, if you've done multiple rounds, you know this is true. And it's not just that you're getting older. It's the fact that you're getting older and you're not doing the workout. So the fatness or getting out of shape is going to be easier. Getting in shape is a little bit harder. True, but just doing the workouts will get you there. So what I came to say when it comes to time to the title is, if you're doing your recovery drinks because you're doing your workouts and you're doing your creatine and you want to get these every month, you put them on Home Direct, that's almost 90 PV right there. And that's the same as Shakeology. So God forbid you're allergic to Shakeology and you don't take it every day like I do. I do take Shakeology every day. It's one of the snacks that I have at work. It's quick, it's easy. When I work, like, I'm single-minded focused. I just go like this and go like this until I would pass out. So to have Shakeology right there, I just get water, I get my strawberry vegan's pretty much the only one I do. I put that in. That's a meal that's going to tide me over for 3 hours. It's part of what I do every day. So I'm going to stay active by just doing Shakeology. But if you're one of the people that don't like it, God forbid, do this. Or you want to sell something to your clients, they're going to buy the things that you do and you practice. Don't take my word for this. Look this up online. Google search Puck's Punch, P-U-C-K''S, Punch. It's a video, I've done 2 or 3 of them, where every time after a workout, I combine a couple of these different supplements together. It's a great taste thing. It's also like a little recovery or reward for doing your workout, and it's exactly what your body needs after doing one of these great workouts. So I'm not one of these people that's like, oh my God, I gotta stay active. No, because I build that into the equation. Like, success begets success. I see Todd Campbell in there. Sure, he could add on to this. But it's like your results are the simple process of the things that you do daily. So if you're doing the workouts daily and you're doing the supplements you should be doing by doing the workouts daily, then active happens naturally. People are going to ask you what you're doing naturally. You're going to have this passion for this product that's giving you more energy and feels better, and people are paying more attention to you because you look better naturally just off doing what you're supposed to be doing. So results, what do we say, Todd? Often harsh but always true, are just the accumulation of your daily habits. Okay, now one last drink that I'm not going to leave off with about. This one is gold. Who here, by a show of hands or likes vanilla ice cream? In particular, Breyer's Natural Vanilla Ice Cream. It's got those little beans in it. So good, so good. I do, and I love it. And if I had a choice, that would be like my snack every night before I go to bed. Well, check this out. Beachbody comes out with a recharge formula. Again, designed by Harvard scientists that they went out and hired. They found the best nutritionists in the world. They hired them, brought them on staff, and they're like, we need best products. So this is a nighttime formula. It's designed, you really shouldn't be eating a big meal an hour, 2 hours before you go to bed. This one's designed for when you go to night or when you go to bed. Why? Because it is a protein shake. There's more stuff in it than just protein. One of the best ingredients in this is, I know this, casein. Casein in general is not super good for you. There's a study that's been done, the China study, where when rats eat too much casein in their diet, above 20% of their diet in calories, they start developing cancer. When they take it below 20% of the diet, the cancer goes away. So casein isn't something you want all the time, but you do want casein at night. Why do you want it at night? Because it's a slow protein drip of all night long. When you go to sleep at night, you're basically hibernating. And unless you get some calories, like the best bodybuilders, they wake up at 3 a.m. and have a meal. They have a shake. It's sitting right next to the bed because they know they want to keep the metabolism going all day long. Nighttime formula is a way for everyday people to do it. So check this out. I'm doing recharge every night. I'm doing creatine after every workout. And I'm doing recovery drink after every workout. Now this in total is more than 90 PV. If you buy the Body Beast stack, it comes with these in it, and you're gonna want and need those. So it's like, number one, I think I'm peeved that people don't do or like Shakeology. Number two, I get mad that there's other coaches out there that says, if you don't do Shakeology and you don't drink Shakeology, you can't be a coach, because that's simply not true. And we're losing coaches that are passionate about the products and being fit and great at talking about it and sharing it because of this one product. And I mean, yes, that is a great volume booster. It is a great consumable product that will do all over and over. But the first 3 years I worked this business, no Shakeology. Oh my God, what would happen? Well, we did have recovery drink. We did have samples in terms of bars and other things. And we still have samples when it comes to Energize, when it comes to Hydrate, when it comes to buying an extra box of Shakeology to pass out to your people. Because think about it, if you're going to go buy a new car, say, I want a Jeep, I've always wanted a Jeep, I'm going to go to the Jeep dealership. Am I going to buy that Jeep without test driving it? No. There's nobody that buys a car without test driving it. I know a couple weird exceptions that actually the last car I bought, I didn't test drive. The one I test drove a different version. But people are going to want to try this before they buy it. So you need to be buying extras to do your samples. So again, I just get kind of peeved that like it's all about Shakeology. No, it's not all about Shakeology. In fact, Carl was on the weekly call this week, our CEO, our fine CEO, and what he said is this is a business of you doing the things that you want for yourself, staying fit, being healthy, being around to see your kids get married, and building relationships from and about that. And when you're doing this, you're passionate about it, you can't help but talk about it, and then the next step is you want to help other people, right? It's just like go and see a great movie. Like you just see this one everybody's talking about is the NASA people. I don't even know the name. I haven't seen it yet. But they're like, it's so good, you got to see this, right? It's the same way with your fitness. Except not only are you watching a cool product, but you're going to feel better all day long and have more energy because this works beyond watching the movie or watching the video. So, I just did my P90X, shoulders and arms. I like to follow up every workout so that people can see my progress, my journey, and what I'm doing. And it amazes me that every time I do a workout, there's always something extra I want to talk about. And today it's like, they saying things like, oh, I can't wait to get my recovery drink. Well, here I am, I'm drinking mine. And thinking about all the supplements that I do all day long. And I'm not saying that just so that you go out and buy these supplements. I am not a big fan of Energize. I don't use that a lot. It tastes kind of funny to me. And if I'm going to get caffeine, I'll get it from coffee or, my other go-tos. Hydrate tastes awesome. And it's really good, and it's supposed to be exactly what your body needs during a workout. So I guess it's, kind of like a Gatorade of sorts. but it's a little caloric for me. And for me doing it, I'm supposed to have 2 scoops. That's 80 calories per workout. When I'm in my lean out phase, that's not necessarily something I need. In my maintenance phase or my bulk phase, yeah, I'm going to do hydrate because I love that one. And also another one that comes great in samples. So I just want to give that, little piece of advice. Shakeology is one of our best products. It's awesome. It's formulated by good people. I know Darren, personally, I've seen the stuff that he does, how hard he works to get all that great stuff in there. Some people complain like, well, this doesn't taste as good as Frosty at Wendy's. Yeah, but it's all the vitamins and minerals you need for the day. You don't take your medicine and be like, oh, this medicine isn't as delicious as a cupcake. Well, it's not supposed to be, but it is the micronutrients that you need in terms of vitamins and minerals to offset all the poisons that you're having throughout the day, which comes now just in the air, in the water, because so many pharmaceuticals go into our septic system. That water gets cleaned out and turned right back around and fed to us with a few more chemicals added. Well, who knows, you're getting the Lipitor or the whatever pharmaceuticals most popular nowadays back in your water, unless it's extremely filtered, at least we try to do. Anywho, just wanted to give that advice. Number 1, I think what happens with a fitness program is you decide I want change. Right? And you look around, you find something, what's going to work? And finally you find a program like Power 90 or P90X that's works for you, and you do it. And you start doing it, and initially you're not making dietary changes, but for me, every time I start working out, it's like, well, I want to eat better because I don't want to waste all that effort that I'm doing with the workouts, right? So I start eating a little bit better, and maybe you're eating 80% good and 20% not so good. And then what happens is like, well, this is working, my results are coming quicker, I want even more results. So now you want to get into the supplements. The supplements are extra 10-20% that you need to get those results that you want. And then it's time to look at these, the nighttime formula, the recovery drink, the creatine. Or if you're not sure that you're getting all the vitamins or minerals you need for the day, you need Shakeology to supplement your diet and offset all those other poisons and toxins we're taking in. Hey, I don't want to take up your whole night. Just want to stay accountable in my workout. Gives you some tips going forward in yours. If you need help or have any questions about any of the stuff that we've talked about, feel free to leave a comment down below or do a private message to me if you're one of these private people. And I'm getting those, and those are great. Like today I just talked to a girl, and she's like, I've been doing the workouts, I'm doing really good. I haven't lost a lot of weight, but my body's changing shape, and my insulin dosage has gone down by 3/4. I'm like, girl, that's success. And then you have to explain kind of the plateau effect where per mass, muscle weighs more than fat. So as you're gaining muscle and losing fat, your weight may stay the same, but your lean body mass is going up, your body fat percentage is going down. So now you're getting more muscle in your body. Muscle burns more calories than fat does. So you're going to be burning calories all day long. And so you might go down a little bit, then plateau, and then it just starts falling off because you're burning more calories all day long. Hey, now we're a little bit off topic, but you can be a coach and not have to worry about staying active with Shakeology all the time. If you just do the workouts and do the supplements that are right for you, it's going to work out. And if you want help or you want to become part of a team where I'm not going to hound you about drinking Shakeology if you're allergic to ashwagandha, then ask us about that, and I can tell you how to make some money doing this while you stay fit. The question I like to ask everybody is, how would you like to get paid to get in the best shape of your life also? It's a pretty cool deal.